Hello everybody, welcome to Marks from Marks. I'm back here on the allotment, and as you can see, I've got 3 new chickens. Now, at least one of them is a bantam. I'm not sure what's what, right? Because at least one's a bantam and the rest are just chicks. By the look of them, they'll be just 3 months old perhaps. What I did, I got these and I traded them for the brown adult chicken that you've seen in previous videos, the one that's a cockerel, which they won't allow me to have cockerels on the allotment. So I had to get rid of that one. I had to get rid of it anyway. And I managed to get these in trade. So I've had these for about half an hour, 45 minutes now. What I've done, I've set up a small feeder, as you can see, lower to the ground, so they can eat that. The other 2 chickens, they weren't, as you can imagine, they weren't pleased to see the newcomers. They attacked them straight away, and they seem to chase them around the enclosure here. But as time goes by, they're doing it less and less. It's just a pecking order thing, showing the newcomers who's running the place. That's all it is. I've seen it before. I mean, it's a common thing. I mean, I've had it before with my other chickens. I've had large chickens in with bantams. They settle down. They all know who's who. And yeah, that's that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm yet to just. I don't know which one would be. They all look identical size. So one of them, at least one's a bantam. And but we'll see what's what. As you can see, they're diving into the grain. I've got that for the I put that lower down so the newcomers can have that. And of course there's the adult mixer. It's like three times at least the size. There you go. Got a tub of grass there for them to munch on. And it's very wet out here. It's been raining. It's incredible how much rain we've been getting. So what I do, I put some new wood chip down there and try and keep the dampness under control. Anyway, all right. So yeah, not a lot going on the allotment. Nobody around. Nobody's around at Christmas, winter time anyway. Anyway, what's that other one? Oh, there you go. The other one's having a drink out of the water feeder, the water dispensary. There you go. Yeah, so because the big ones are sort of running around chasing these little ones, I figured I'll let the big ones out to their usual run around the perimeter and stuff, getting their thing. These 3 can stay in here. At least they can get a lay of the land without getting, hassled. So that'll give them a chance to settle in. Anyway, there you go. So they got their food in the water. They got their usual grit here. Seashell, oyster shell, bit of slate, I think, or something. There's all kinds of stone in there. Yeah, they mash it all up. Actually, there's a handy thing. If you have chickens and you know somebody, a family that's going to the seaside during the summer, have the kids see if they can collect up a bucket of seashells for you. You bring them back, take a hammer to them, the seashells. Get them really, really small. And because these are not cheap, actually, they last a long time, but they're not cheap to buy. So yeah, it's just a thing, get your kids involved. All right, I'll show you my I'll leave them there. I'll show you my other 2, the ones that I've got left. They've started to wander again into somebody else's plot, which I have to. That's the trouble with them. I have to watch them. There you go. This is somebody else's plot. There you go. They seem to know what this stick is. If I put the stick in between them and where they want to be, then they'll go the opposite direction. There you go, and they're doing the usual walk around. Yeah, that's a handy thing, big pot. I've got several of those around the allotment here. I've got another one here. When the grass grows crazy, I'll pick that up and I'll put it in here, and they can eat that overnight. I've got, oh, there you go. You see those bottles? They are pots, plastic pots with the bottoms cut out, so they're basically into a tube, and then I put 5-litre bottles on the top to protect the plant, one from getting eaten by the chickens so that it has a chance to grow. Zoom in on there. And then during the winter it also protects them from the elements. It's like it works as a mini greenhouse. I've seen people do it with 2-litre bottles when they're starting the seeds out in the greenhouse or something. But when they're out in the open here, these big ones, yeah, they work as a mini greenhouse, so they protect it from getting eaten, protect it from the frost. And when it starts to, when it's had a chance to recover from being eaten, you pull the thing off, and then the chickens can get to the plant, and when they gnaw it down again, you put the thing back on and it protects it while it's growing. Right, here they are again. They're in the neighbour's plot. I tell you what, these chickens are supposed to be quite intelligent, but I shoo them out of here every day. Go on, move. And every time I turn my back, okay, it's starting to rain again. Here we go with another. There you go. They're going for the water. So we'll keep an eye on these. We'll see when they start to produce the eggs. Anyway. Now this is another handy hint. I've got a load of spare wood planks here, which I've had there for a while. They're being rained on. Some of them are not much good anymore, but the chickens like crawling over them, and what I do every so often is I'll there you go, I'll turn the wood over, the rotten wood. The chickens dive in there, they know exactly what's what. Chickens will dive in there and eat all the little bugs that are crawling around under the wood. So now I've got these two. These two I've had from chicks. Remember I had 6 eggs, 4 of them hatched. One of the chickens died in hatching. That left, one didn't hatch, one died during hatching. That left 4 that did hatch. And then one of them disappeared overnight, so you got others. Jesus. Sorry about that. I don't have this facility to pause the film while I do that. I tried to put the camera as far away from me as I could. What was I saying? Yeah, and that left 4, and one of them got through the fence and disappeared. Must have got jacked by a fox or something, and that left 3. This one, the black one, and the brown one that just got dispatched. He's going to go for dinner, and he's going to be on the dinner plate tonight. Yeah, the guy come round, killed it off, and gave me these 3. Now I'm thinking that the black one is a female. The white one I'm certain. The black one I'm fairly sure. If that doesn't come out, pan out. If that turns out to be a cockerel, then that'll go as well. But in the meantime, that gives me these 2 and the 3 that I got today. Leaves me 5. Now I'm only supposed to have 4, but I think I'll get away with it for a while because there's nobody wanders around the allotments hardly around, you know, during the winter months. Even though it's very mild weather, I mean, they still come around, but they're not very often. There's only 1 or 2 people on the allotment that are a problem with have problems with the chickens. So there you go. I've got a white one, I've got a beige one, and a slightly darker beige one. Time will tell whether they're females. But the bantams will produce like eggs that are like 1/3 the size of a regular chicken. So that'll be interesting to show you if that pans out. Yeah, already it's going for some greenery that I threw in there. This tub, they're not certain what to do with yet. I haven't seen them in there, but what they're doing, they're having because what they were doing when the big chickens were in here chasing them around, they would hide behind there. But this is giving them a chance to get a lay of the land without too much aggravation. Anyway, back on the other 2. Right, well, I'll leave it to it. There's a long enough video there. I'll you know, if anybody's interested, let me know, and I'll let you know how they're getting on, if they're producing eggs, and how they're getting on with each other. They after they've had a you know, bit of a push around, they'll decide who's in, you know, who's top of the ladder, as they say, and you know, they'll all settle on. This is normal about them, you know, chasing each other, and it's just a pecking order. That's where that word comes from, I think. Anyway, okay, there you go. I've rambled on long enough. There you have it, and thanks for watching.